So this week I've got a mini haul, and I just stopped in at one Goodwill, regular Goodwill, and one of the things I always like to check out are the bags. At the one that I went to, they were all different priced. Some were as much as like $5, I think, a bag. This one was only $2.99, and when I saw that it had some vintage cookie cutters in it, I couldn't resist. So let's go ahead and take a look. She's up here. So obviously some were new, and I think probably somebody just seeing that and taking a quick look at it would be like, all right, not interested, because it's new and not as interesting. But the old style ones I love. These are great for bases for vintage assemblages. I love the fact that there's a couple older hearts in there. That one's kind of, I'm not a fan of the open metal ones. I might keep the ones that are hearts though, because I can use those for different things related to Valentine's Day. I might even keep, I don't know, what do you think? A little tree. Put that on the maybe pile. A little stocking, that's gonna be a maybe. I don't even know what this one is. He's all chucked. Is that a horse, a fox? I don't know. We're gonna put that in the maybe pile too. Tree here. Another cool Christmas tree. A bell. I was attracted to these bell tins here because I thought those would be fun in like an assemblage for 4th of July, like a Liberty Bell kind of thing. So that's cool. Here's another vintage heart. Ooh, an old vintage diamond. There's some hands. I'm gonna actually just save this bag and put some of the ones I'm not keeping back in it. I don't even know what that is. Like maybe I bet it was a sun. It is a messed up sun. This one looks like maybe a dog bone that's gotten a little bit smushed. There was like a funky camel that was plastic but broken. I don't know what that one is. Oh, I bet that's a wreath, maybe. Some of these open ones did not fare well. And then one more of the kind of copper color there with a turkey. I think that would be cute in a Thanksgiving assemblage. So not bad for $2. I've got 1, 2, 10s, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-ish. You know, I don't know if these are going to be keepers or not, but at least 10 really good vintage cookie cutters. So I also found these golden books, and I could tell that some of them were a little bit older. I opened up this one. I really thought that was kind of cute with the little boy and the turtle there. It says that this one was the 3rd printing. It was originally published in 1962, but this is the 1972 publication, so more than 50 years old, and it has some really precious pictures in it. I was thinking that might be fun for a junk journal, although I'm thinking I might do like a little mini scan of the pages, just so I could have like maybe a tiny insert reproduction of the book if I do that, because it's such a cute little story. I've never seen this one. I think it's adorable. I could tell that this one was a little bit older as well. Again, it's got the shiny you know, binding there from the golden book. I love the inside page on this one. And you could, again, tell by the smell, this is a little bit older. This one says 1949, and I thought this was cute. These were only $1, I should note too. This one was one that came with a puzzle, but the puzzle part is gone, which is a shame, but it is what it is. But the little images of animals were so adorable in this one, so I thought this one would be fun, potentially to collage with, but I always feel bad when they're old, and I'm going to try to find something where maybe we can preserve some of the pages from that one. So again, from the, what did I say, 40s, 50s, 49. This one I'd seen pretty early on, and I thought this was a reproduction. It just looked so new that it couldn't have been old. I thought maybe just using the same images. They looked like they were newer, fresher kinds of pictures. But then I kind of got to thinking maybe it was an actual older book. And I thought that that was so cool and interesting that it had kind of the not shiny back. It looks very different on the back, but that was actually what clued me in, the fact that it says 25 cents. And clearly that would have cost a lot more even, you know, even a little bit later. The one from the 70s here is 39 cents. So, you know, the price increased over time. And also, you know, like the little numbering on these, like this one from the 40s only went up to D17. This one goes up to D11, and this one goes up to 99. This one's only up to 90. I don't even know if they're the same ones here. Yeah, it looks like maybe they are. So, yeah, little golden book history, but I think this one actually is an original. Maybe not a first print of it, but definitely a little bit older. And this says it's from 1942. So maybe the lack of like the shiny is like a wartime kind of element of it. In any case, for $1, and again, I paid $1 just for each of these. I thought that was interesting too, that it has some of the black and white images in it, as well as some really cool color images of different kinds of animals. And again, if this one's really real, when I was thinking it was a reproduction, I'm like, oh, you know, the images will be fun to use. But I'm a little bit more hesitant knowing that it's, I think, real, so, or original. In any case, this was my mini haul for this week, and tell me what you think. So one of the things that I love to create are little vintage assemblages for different holidays. And through the years, I've had a lot of fun making ones that are related to the 4th of July. So just bits and pieces that I find throughout the year. So stars are always a great addition to those, as well as US flags, which I see all the time, as well as bingo cards. The ones I'm going to show off, I'll have kind of this red and white kind of coloring to them. But I had also found a stack of these kind of red, white, and blue bingo cards, which are perfect for 4th of July crafting. In any case, there's a little guy, and whenever I can find little ornaments and things like that, or, you know, other little stars to embellish with, I grab those things and then just kind of file them away for 4th of July if they're kind of related to that color scheme. This is a little girl. She's on a star cookie cutter with a little hair bow there, so that was kind of a fun one. And this one just had a little dolly. She's got the little flag there too. And then this little soldier guy with another big bow. So again, just little odds and ends. Most of these things were really light, and I've gotten them at the Goodwill outlets through the years. So they're practically free when they don't weigh a whole lot. And yeah, so the things I'm gonna show off today, I'm gonna show kind of making a fun, like, I don't know if you'd call this assemblage or collage. It's kind of quasi three-dimensional. In any case, making a little hang tag bingo card vignette, we'll call it, using some clip art that I found on the Graphic Fairy, and another little 3D. This one's definitely 3D, using, excuse me, some vintage cookie cutters. This is one of the bells you can see. And again, another little Graphics Fairy image that I was able to put on there. So join me as we create some new crafties. All right, so I got these images from the Graphics Fairy. It's really cute. The little girl here. These were from the free collections. They have wonderful, wonderful things. So it's always a good place to check out. And yeah, I'm going to use this bingo card. I love the fact that it's kind of a red, white, and blue. A little off-white, I guess. But then I thought I would use this ribbon and get him a little bit fancy around here, perhaps. So let's go ahead and cut him out. All right, so I've cut him out. Now I'm going to ink around the edges just to take the white parts off.
To show off some of the ephemera packets that I put together. These are perfect for junk journaling for 4th of July if you're doing like a patriotic themed collage or junk journal in the days to come, or just want to have some fun things to brighten up your craft space. These are going to be really lots of fun. So I've got 3 of the larger sized ones, including the one I'm going to be showing off here in just a minute. And they're all a little bit different, but they have the same kinds of elements in it. And then I didn't have enough to do a full 1/3 of the larger size, so I made like a little mini packet. So I'll also be sharing that out as well. But let me go ahead and show you some of the things that are down inside of the larger packets. I've got this cute little envelope that has stars. It's got some like a scalloped top there. It's got a couple fun vintage photographs tucked down in it. This one, I'll pull that up there. The little costume is absolutely precious there. Some play money, some stars, and a bunch of playing cards, as well as like a little blue and white nickel, one of the little nickel pouches. I think that's kind of fun. And then a fun little red, white, and blue ribbon on the packet there. more photos. Again, the photos are all different in each of the packets, obviously, and but they're all military or kind of US themed sort of photos that will go in there. A little napkin for decoupaging, a little red and white bingo card, as well as a red, white, and blue bingo card. A couple pieces of patriotic sheet music. This one has the Star Spangled Banner on one side, Battle Hymn of the Republic on the other. And I thought this one was good too, the old red, white, and blue. So just some fun sheet music that you can play with. Some paper with red and blue lines on it. One of these fun notebooks here. These are just from the Goodwill. There's a couple different designs, so each of the packets will be slightly different. That's what I've got tucked down into these fun little ephemera packets. So I'm asking $12 for the larger packs, and I think I'll just charge a flat $5 shipping to anywhere in the US. So if that's something that you're interested in, leave me a message down in the comments and I will connect with you to get information and get this on its way to you. So again, these will be $17 plus $5 for shipping. And for the one little one, I'm gonna do $10 on that, plus $4 shipping. So that'll end up being $14. So those are some fun 4th of July treats. If you're interested, go ahead and check out the comments for more information. And thank you for joining me today.